WorshipWise Classroom Training Module, Introduction to the WorshipWise Classroom. I'm Barry Wilson, and one of my jobs as the Director of Worship Studies for WorshipWise is to help you understand the WorshipWise Classroom and how it works. To do this, I've created a series of short videos. In this first video, we'll look at the general characteristics of the classroom. In subsequent videos, we'll examine the details of completing different assignments. In the letter you should have already received from me, you got your classroom username and password. Just to review, your username is your name. For example, if your name is John Doe, your username is John Doe with no caps or spaces. Your password is your first name, the plus sign, and your area code. For example, if you're John Doe and you live in upstate South Carolina, your password is John plus 864. If we ever end up with two people who have the same username or password, I'll make a small change to one of them. Once you've entered your course, you'll see 4 modules that correspond to the 4 weeks of the course. In week 1, the very first thing you should do is download and print the course syllabus. The first page of the syllabus will contain several things you need to know. It'll begin with the course title, the instructor's name, a picture of the instructor's contact information, and a greeting. At the bottom of the page, you'll see the materials you need for the class. Everything you need to order or buy will be listed there. On the right side is the course description. The next page or two will contain a table containing all the assignments and due dates for those assignments. The last column on the right is just there so you can check things off as you complete them. Following the assignments table, your instructor might include further details about the course. If not, you'll see the WorshipWise grading system along with a list of other courses available to you through WorshipWise. Every course in the WorshipWise curriculum is a little different, but they have similar characteristics. For example, all courses have a syllabus. All courses have a Getting Acquainted forum. All courses will have information in the form of books, handouts, websites, or videos. It's important that you start looking at the information items early in the week. Most courses will have forums, also known as discussion boards. There will be a separate video on how these work. Most courses will have written assignments. There will also be a separate video on how these work. We tend not to use many quizzes at WorshipWise, so most courses will not have quizzes, but there will still be a separate video on how these work. Finally, in the event you have difficulties with your classes, here are the people you should contact for help. For help with course content, contact your instructor. For help operating the classroom elements like forums, assignments, and quizzes, contact your instructor. But if your instructor is not able or not available to help you with the classroom elements, contact me at schoolofworshipleadership@gmail.com. You may also contact me at 864-374-3507 between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have issues, personal issues, perhaps with your instructor or with me, contact our president, Mark Powers, at mpworshipwise@gmail.com.
Thank you for taking time to view this video. It will be available to you as long as you are enrolled in any WorshipWise courses.